Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am currently fresh out of the shower and my hair is just wet and so is the beard, so you know, it is what it is. Um, but you know, here it is, it's almost December. It's that time of the year, okay? It is that time of the year. And by that time of the year, I mean that it's cold. It's really cold, and it's only getting worse. And it's if you're like me, you work out in the cold, and especially with the corona vid out there, you've been washing your hands a lot, so they start to dry out. They get a little dry, like your mama's Thanksgiving turkey. It's dry, Like let me just tell you what happened to me. So I spent all day with the cold breeze hit me, and I come home and use the restroom. I use the facilities, and I wash my hands. I noticed they're a little bit chapped, so I try to go and put some lotion on my hands. Well, guess what? They start bleeding. And I not even just like a little bit. Like one of my knuckles bled for a while. So with all the lotions and creams that I got for chapped hands and damaged skin, I'm gonna show you guys in the order of which they are my favorite. Okay, so I think I just botched that. Really, what I'm saying is I'm going to show you guys in order from my least favorite to my favorite, okay? And you know what? I may even change my mind throughout this video, so it's really not even that big of a deal, okay? But starting out, here we have some, it's called like bourbon. It's made from Bath and Body Works. It's a Bath and Body Works, lotion. It smells really good. It's very masculine. And it's actually not that bad for a Bath and Body Works product. The problem is, though, I feel like it's more. Don't get me wrong. If you've got dry hands, this thing will wet them up a little bit. It'll definitely moisturize your hands, but not the best. It's kind of like mediocre, and it's a little pricey sometimes. So, if my wife doesn't buy it, I don't buy it, just because number one, I'm never going to Bath and Body Works. But so, and that's my opinion. They smell really good. If you want to smell like Christmas time, like little sugar cookies and the peppermints and all that good stuff, then yeah, I mean, no big deal. You can use them. They'll keep your hands moist. So, probably my least favorite. And a step up from that, which I actually don't have because my wife stole it out of my car the other day, is my Lubriderm. I use Lubriderm on all of my tattoos and all that stuff. So I made a point to keep a bottle of Lubriderm in my car because it never fails. I always get to work. My fresh tattoo is dry as fuck, and I forgot my Lubriderm. But not only does it work really good on keeping your tattoos from becoming a scab, but they also really do help your skin. It's how it's like clinically proven, they like to say, or something like that. Lubriderm and Jergens, that kind of stuff, in that same kind of category, they work really well. But if you're anything like me, you need some like damage repair kind of thing. You need some damage control because your skin has done dried all the way out. Your skin has done cracked all the way. Your skin has done bled. That's where I need to be, okay? So a step up from that, I'm going to say, would be this Buff City soap body butter. And this is a body butter, so I do need to keep that in mind. They actually do make a lotion. I don't have that though, and I've never tried it, so that's why that's excluded from this particular list. But the body butter is it's a good backup if you don't have nothing at all. I got it in a Commando scent because it smells really good. Commando, my all-time favorite. If you're ever at Buff City and you're looking for anything, a beard oil, a shampoo puck or anything, get Commando. I'm telling you, you gotta do it. But anyway, so like I said, this is a whipped body butter. It's not necessarily a lotion. However, I will use it to to lube my hands up when need be. It does have shea butter, so I mean it works similarly. But one of the worst parts about this thing is I'm not a big fan of having to apply lotion or butter and then immediately have to go dry my hands off on a towel. Well, that's this. The grease that comes off this thing is it's just like, I'm telling you, and I'll mention this in this video. If you've seen this video of me talking about this stuff right here, a little bit really does go a long way. So just keep that in mind if you use it. And that's kind of a positive too. You have this big ass thing. It costs $16, but like I said, a little goes a long way. This thing will last me forever. And one of the better sides to owning this is that if you do buy this, you can bring these back and they will reuse them. So keep that in mind. A step up from that, this is the, second place, okay, is of course O'Keeffe's Working Hands. Now, the problem with the O'Keeffe's Working Hands, and I'm going to use a little bit because I haven't used it in a while because of the #1 product I have going on right now. But I'm going to use a little bit. I need a little bit, okay? That's all I'm going to use. My hands are so, they're just, I don't know if you can see it, but my hands are just gone. They're just, really chapped. So, here, I'm gonna rub it in and kind of, that way I can see how fair I'm being. But that's the O'Keeffe's Working Hands here. I do remember it kind of leaving my hands feeling a little odd. But would you rather your hands feel a little odd, or would you rather your hands be split and bleeding and feeling like you could start a fire with the backs of your hands rubbing together? Sometimes that's how I feel. I feel like I could just do like this, and start a fire. So that's a no-go. You want to keep your skin hydrated, no matter what. If you're the manliest man, you are working in the freezing cold temperatures, please, for the love of God, do yourself a favor. I have noticed this, and I've spent my fair share of time out in the cold working, and I've noticed my body, I can be more productive when I'm not worried about my face getting all wind burned and my hands getting all chapped. I'm more productive. So O'Keeffe's is always a good backup to have, especially if you're out on the road. Keep this in your toolbox or your glove box, whatever. It's a good one to have. But like I said, it just kind of leaves your hands feeling a little odd. But most of the time, you're working with your hands. It doesn't always matter. It's gonna wear off, and you're gonna stop caring after a while anyway. #1, my #1 all-time favorite, and honestly, when I bought this product, I never thought it would be my #1. I thought it was kind of more gimmicky, and I'll explain to you why I bought it in the first place. But it is Duke Cannon's Bloody Knuckles. This little nice, and it's similar size to the Buff City soap. I'm pretty sure they just got the same exact tops. But the plastic containers themselves are different. And I don't know if you can make that out or not. You see how this one kind of like bulges out? This one's flat. But the Duke Cannon Bloody Knuckles, it is a hand bomb and a hand repair, which, you know, it could possibly just be one of those nice buzzwords. But these two are unscented. The other ones that I use are scented, except for Lubriderm. Lubriderm is also unscented. But let's see here. So this thing cost me around, I can't remember if it was like $9 and some change. It's not that bad. The only problem that I do have with it, though, is that I do have to use, like when I use my Duke Cannon here, I usually take, let's see, I'm going to use a little bit of this now. So, shit. But I like to get something like that going on, okay? And I feel like when I dip in, I'm using it more often than not. I feel like I'm going through it. That's my only negative to this. They need a big jug so I can just dip my friggin' hands in it. But the Duke Cannon Bloody Knuckles, I don't know what it is that they've done, but I can be out in the blistering cold, and this stuff right here works. It works. Duke Cannon, y'all need to sponsor me or something. But I have never gotten so much relief out of the Duke Cannon Bloody Knuckles. But the reason why I even bought it in the first place was when the pandemic, you know, started coming about. Everybody was staying home. Everybody was praising the healthcare workers, sucking the tea to the healthcare workers, giving beaches to the healthcare workers. And I can say this because my wife's a nurse. She's actually a nurse practitioner, excuse me. Duke Cannon, I used to follow them on Facebook before I deleted my Facebook. And they were sharing like nurse after nurse after nurse swearing by the Duke Cannon Bloody Knuckles here. And I said, screw it. If it's that good, then I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. And then I bought some for my wife. I was like, you know, it's #1 recommended by nurses and doctors everywhere, apparently. So we bought it and haven't looked back. It's honestly been a lifesaver. It's been a game changer. And I feel like it's honestly worth every penny. I just wish I didn't have to go through so much. Anyway, sorry to throw this pointless video at you. I should have said this at the beginning, but if you're new here, go ahead and click the subscribe button. I do dumb videos like these all the time. So if you're interested in watching some fat guy ramble on, then go ahead and click the subscribe button. I do this all the time, or so I think. But let me know in the video, or let me know in the comments what you thought about the video, and if I need to do something different, let me know. I mean, you know what? Go ahead and dislike the video, because it doesn't even matter anyway. That's another thing, too. I'm not even going to get into it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video.